Today's leg day once again, and this is going to be boring. Honestly, leg day at home is honestly the most boringest thing ever to do because I don't have any heavy weights to literally do anything at all. But soon we'll be at the basketball court again. Probably not today because it's about to get dark, but as of right now, no, we're not going to go to the basketball court today. I doubt it because while we hoop at night, that would be a fun experience though. Hooping at night, it would be good for the content, but I don't think they're coming right now. But if they do come, you'll see a video. The title will be called basketball, but if the title's not, a basketball thing, you will know it's not, that. The weight is so light for me to even do leg extensions on. We're gonna go really slow and controlled. If y'all want the shirt, it will be in the link in the description.
Tonight's the night, and it's going to happen again and again. Has to happen.
I know so. It's the one thing I always know. People's greatest fears. Yours is that no one will ever believe in you. First of all, you're afraid you'll never know why. Why you? Why were you chosen to be like this? Well, fear not. For the answer to that is right here. Do you want them, Jack? Your memories? Everything you wanted to know in this little box. Why did you end up like this? Unseen, unable to reach out to anyone. You want the answers so badly. You want to grab them and fly off with them, but you're afraid of what the Guardians will think. You're afraid of disappointing. Well, let me ease your mind about one thing. They'll never accept you. Not this. Stop it! Stop it!
Instead of just doing, doubles, because doubles take too long, I'm going to just do the leg stretches with one leg since the weight is literally way too light for me.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised me you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. Sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I didn't want to accept it.
wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
Something is wrong with me. For as long as I can remember, I've always felt empty, incomplete, like a part of me is missing. This hollow feeling has dominated my life. I've never been able to feel anything else. My world has always been cold, dark, silent. My mother was exactly like me when she was a child. But when she met my father, everything changed for her. He brought warmth and color and life into her world. He made her complete.
Do you ever want to just disappear? Do you ever want to just disappear? I do. At times. Sometimes the idea of fading away sounds great. On my darkest days, I just want to lift off of the ground and float away amongst the clouds. It helps to be above it all. When you feel so small, like all the walls are caving in and that overwhelming feeling is pressing down on you. Because everyone wants a piece of you, and sometimes you wish they could just forget you, so they no longer expect all the things from you. If I could just disappear for a moment or two, just take a breath, take a rest, because life can be a lot sometimes. It can get messy and heavy. It can be a lot to carry around, so if I could just be allowed to vanish into the background and push refresh, get a reset, take a break, so I don't get pulled down by the weight of great expectations and suffocate. So yes, I'd love to be able to disappear, even if it's just for a little while.
One more sentence of failure. Usually I just do 2, but I want to do 3 this time.
I was hurt at first, of course, before I realized that if I'd stayed with you, I'd be missing out on so much more of what I deserved. You didn't measure up, so instead of reaching for my standards, you dropped me to the floor, walked out, and closed the door. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for forgetting me. Thank you for ignoring me. Thank you for acting like we were nothing. Thank you for showing me.
Now, we're going to move on to 1 sentence of failure with my left and right leg, with these leg extensions, and then we're going to move on to some G squats and then some calf raises. We'll be about done.
Reason to feel anxious. You can start to think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I feel normal? And feeling like this for weeks or months on end can make some people sink into a depression. In this case, you would have 2 disorders, the original anxiety disorder and then a depression. That's one scenario. Another scenario is when your primary problem is depression, having no joy, feeling hopeless, hardly having the energy to do anything. Instead of feeling a heavy weight on your chest all day, you feel tears just behind your eyes all day, ready to stream at the slightest provocation. In fact, you probably do need to go off and cry from time to time. But it's not one of those nice cleansing cries where you feel like you purged pent-up emotions. It's crying on top of pain, and the tears don't release anything. You still hurt even after you've cried. This is what your depression might look like if you had pure depression.
I didn't want them to think it was their fault when and if I died. And the next morning I woke up. I felt nothing. I didn't have a stomach ache, I didn't have to go to the bathroom. It was like I had never taken the pills at all. It was the worst feeling in the world.
After about a year, I started getting better. My skin started to heal up, and it wasn't perfect. I went to this one acupuncturist who said that it was because of my emotional state that my body wasn't able to produce the healthy bacteria it needed to make everything better. Now it's 5 or 6 years later. I still hear his voice in the back of my head. I wish I could forget. But I'm here.
We are sweating like crazy. We just went beyond failure on all these sets. I admit these leg extensions were boring. This leg day was overall boring because I don't have any heavy weights and I don't have the exercise I want to do. But we still gotta do what we gotta do to grow these legs. This revolves around any muscle in general. We still go beyond failure. We still train every day. We still work hard every single day, no matter how we feel. That's how we go. That's how we roll. See y'all in the next one. Tomorrow will most likely be chest and triceps.